Stone Age family.
Happy Halloween 2022, everyone. Do y'all yabba dabba love our costumes? I sure hope so.
I love mine.
I know. A huge thanks to Cherry from Cherry's Costumes Galore. Paul, she can definitely pull some tricks up her sleeve when it comes to these. But you know what? Today, the tricks are real, y'all.
That's right, very real. Matter of fact, we have Dr. Everett Lamb, also known as Dr. Darque, the mentalist and magician, here in the studio. Doctor?
Hello, y'all. How are you
Thanks
today?
for joining us. I already dropped something important here.
It's quite all right.
Okay.
It's quite all right.
There we
We'll use
go.
that for later.
Okay.
So,
What's first thing?
So I think everybody knows I collect a lot of haunted items. So my living room, my house is full
Why
of.
do you do this?
Yes.
So a lot of magicians historically have been debunkers of things like ghosts, things like that. Like Harry Houdini famously has spent years and years and years trying to see if there was a life after death.
Oh, man.
And so one of the things that we've done over time is a lot of magicians, when people have items that they feel are haunted or have cursed their home or whatever else, what we'll do is take those over.
Okay.
So most of them, I don't purchase these. They've all been donated to me from other people who just want them out of their homes.
Okay, all right. So what's the first trick?
So the first thing that we have here is one of my haunted dolls. So this was actually sent to me, and if you look,
Creepy baby is what I call this.
creepy baby.
Oh,
If you
man.
look, she's actually missing one of her legs. This was mailed to me pretty anonymously. I know it came from the San Antonio area, had a letter involved that just said, listen, we've had this doll in our house. We're uncomfortable with it. We heard you take these kind of things. Will you take it? So a few days after I received the doll without the leg, I received another letter, and in that letter was this picture.
Oh,
If you'll notice,
That's kind of creepy.
if you'll notice, one of the dolls is actually missing its leg.
Wait.
Okay.
Just
Is
like
there a
she
connection
was.
here with these
Okay.
So on the back of this picture, and one of the things the letter had told me was
Here, we wanna
once
show
I
the
knew her name, then I would be able to have peace with the doll. She would actually be helpful
okay.
to me.
Okay.
So one of the things that happened was when I received this, there were a bunch of names written on the back.
Okay, can you show our audience the
So
names?
we have lots of different names that were written on the back of this picture.
Okay.
looks
So we
like
have Annie,
hurricane.
Opal, Dorothy, Hazel, and
names.
Ruby.
Okay.
So along with that came this foot, which you can tell actually matches the other one
Yeah, exactly.
perfectly.
Yeah.
So my question to you is, which of these names do you think belongs to the doll?
I'm going with
Did
Annie.
you tell? I would go with 4 digits, arms, legs, Ruby.
So you're actually correct. Her name,
Oh, well,
Is
way
it?
to go. That was very good.
it was on the leg.
How? Wait, it wasn't on. Okay, all right.
Roma's psychic.
So-
I am one with the supernatural.
So one of the cool things that happens with Annie is now that we know her name, and having known her name, is Annie becomes very, very helpful. So this is what is called a spirit bell. So these were used in the 1800s and early 1900s in order to try to elicit messages from the spirits. And the way that that happens is the spirits will actually ring the bell if they're here.
Okay.
So that's one of the big
So
questions.
let's hope we don't hear any ringing.
So you're saying the spirits might be here inside the Ken's Five
And
studio.
helpful. I use her a lot. Annie and I are good friends.
So-
I use Annie quite a lot in my magic, especially during this time of the year.
Annie and I are very close right
Already
now.
buddies.
Literally, she's
Already
right here.
besties.
I don't know if that's a good or bad thing.
So you can tell it's just literally a piece of rope
Okay.
This looks
dangled
something
over
medieval.
here.
Look at
It
this.
is. It's very, very,
Is the
very
book
old.
in the way? Can
Oh
I
no,
move this?
that's
Okay,
fine.
There you go.
So if there are any spirits here, the bell.
What?
No!
Okay, I'm out
So
of
here's
here.
what I want you guys to do, is I want you guys,
Yes.
we are going to cover her eyes so she doesn't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna look away so you know that I'm not cheating with you. I
Okay.
want you to go ahead and roll that die, and we'll see if she's gonna be helpful today.
Okay, let's see what happens here.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we tell you the number?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Do not tell me the number, and we'll see. Annie, can you help us out here? Okay.
Okay.
How many did we roll on the die? 1,
Okay. Okay.
2. The 3, did that ring?
Yes.
4. Was it a 4?
Wow,
It was a
All right.
4.
Thank you, Annie.
Way to go, Annie.
Thank you for your help, Annie.
Okay. Annie, want to swap? Here,
yeah,
you wanna be closer to Annie? Here you go.
Annie. Hey, I like the name Annie. Okay, well, okay.
So one of the things that we look at with all these mysterious items is a lot of times when they come in, we'll see activity around the house, activity, other things. So one of the cool things that's happened over time is Annie and I have gotten a connection where we are able to read each other's minds.
Okay.
So we are absolutely able to read each other's minds. So I want to see if that's a possibility with you as well.
That's going to be a small read. Okay.
So what we have here are ESP cards. You guys familiar with them? These are what we use to test ESP in people.
What's ESP?
Extrasensory perception.
Órale,
So there
okay.
are 5 different items, right? There's a star, there's a square, there's the wavy lines I like to call the bacon.
Okay.
I love the bacon.
Who doesn't? The plus and the circle.
Okay.
So since you got Annie's name, I think you're gonna have the strongest connection. So I want you to take those.
But Annie, this is all love. This is all for the show. Please be good to me. What do I do with these?
So what I want you to do is I'm gonna see how in sync we can actually get.
Okay.
Okay.
So what I want you to do is go ahead, look at any one of those.
Okay. Like I can look at all of them?
You look at all of them.
Okay.
I want you to pick one, hold it up in front of you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to read
Just this
exactly
one.
that one. So I'm gonna try to read exactly what
I
you're
want to-
thinking
Should I
is.
show the audience? Okay.
You can.
Okay.
Okay.
So.
Come on, Annie. You better help your.
Right,
Your
right.
Help me out,
here.
Annie. All right, let's put it down there. Let's start with that one.
okay.
All right.
Does that mean
So we
you drew
got
a
one
blank?
there. No. I'm feeling. Okay.
Okay.
Can I touch you for a second?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
The
I
touch.
think we're good there. I
Okay.
think we're good. All right, so let's do another one.
Choose another one. I'm gonna mix these up.
Because that's, you know,
And mix them up because maybe he knows the order. Which one should I go with? Okay.
all right.
Now where do
try.
I put it?
I guess we'll put it same place.
Trying to get in sync.
Okay.
Try to.
In sync.
Will he get it? Paul Flintstone, what do you say?
I say Dr. Darque will pull it out.
Okay.
Let's do one more, just to be sure.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, odds are we could do that.
All right, y'all.
Okay.
Let me show the audience.
Okay. Barely
Okay.
see that.
All right.
Okay.
Last one, are you sure? You sure you
Positive.
don't want to change?
I'm positive. Also
Positive?
because, yes, we're
All right,
running
go
short
ahead
on
and turn
time.
them over. Let's see how connected we are.
Okay.
And if we are, it'll be
Circle.
awesome for this next
Plus.
segment.
Oh.
And the star.
Okay.
I got star.
Star.
No.
Plus.
No
Okay.
way.
All right, so
Dr.
next section will be really good.
Great, Doc.
Okay.
Thank you so much for that, y'all. What a great time we're already having on this Halloween show. Stay with us because